Hey everyone, it's me, Donna. I'm going to make this video about a company called MyTrueAncestry.com. But before I do, I kind of want to get on a little bit of a soapbox. As some of you may or may not know, some big companies have made some major changes in their ethnicity results. Um, they are dropping the smaller DNA pieces that you have and only going with the bigger dominant stuff. And they're even telling you within their information, if you'll read, and if you'll read between the mumbo jumbo crap that they throw in there and all this stuff. But they are dropping things that are below, say, between 7 and 8 centimorgans. So if you have anything below that, you can forget it. It's gone. It's history. They're not wanting to include that anymore. This is to please those people who can't handle the fact that they have some other ethnicity in their report. They want to be 100% so and so, or have only a few dominant things, maybe British, Irish, Welsh, whatever, or total African, and they can't handle that they've got something else in there. So they go and they gripe and they complain, and then these companies think, well, hey, you know what? This is going to save us database space. This is going to save us money. So all we have to do is only include the bigger centimorgans, and we still get all this money off these people, and we please the ones that are calling in griping. So it's a win-win for them. But unfortunately, it's not for the people like me who want to dive deeper into your family tree and find out what's really there. So I'm telling you right now, if you do a DNA test right now, you're probably going to be very disappointed if you actually care, if you actually want to know what's truly there beyond the last 100 years, because you're not going to find it with these companies. And I'm sad to say that 23 has followed the lead of Ancestry.com. See, I was initially really disappointed with Ancestry, but I was pretty pleased with 23andMe, but not anymore, because my report has totally, oh my God, they have wiped out a whole bunch of stuff that I know for a fact did not turn into British. But according to them, all that stuff, all my Spanish, all of that other stuff that I had has suddenly turned into British. So, wow, way to go, 23andMe. I mean, it just makes me so mad, But they do tell you, if you'll look real close, they do explain that they are dropping the smaller centimorgans. So if you don't believe me, go read their stuff and read it good. Between all the mumbo jumbo, confusing crap that they throw in there, their little analysis bull malarkey, the real reality of it, and let me break it down into layman's term and repeat it again. They are getting rid of the smaller centimorgans, the smaller SNPs. So anything below maybe 300, most likely anything below 300 SNPs is gone bye-bye. So they're getting rid of all that, and you're only going to get the bigger stuff. So just be prepared for that. If you do a DNA test right now, my advice right now for you is, if you've already done a DNA test with 23andMe, go, if you're not happy with the new report, go to the button that says your last report, go to it and save that. Make sure to screenshot that information, because it'll be gone bye-bye by the time they do the next update, if not before, probably within the next few months. They'll get rid of that, and you'll just be stuck with this new crappy update that they've got. So yeah, my advice to you would be to do that. If you're a new person and you just took the test, or you're fixing to take the test, be prepared to be very disappointed and get pretty much false information, or not really false, but only information to about 100 years back. So the ancestors that you know of within the last 100 years, that's all that's going to show up. So, uh, so yeah, that's basically the way things are going. Uh, It's sad. I don't like it. But my advice to you is, if you do want to dive deeper, is take that raw DNA from these major companies that are doing this and upload it to GEDmatch or some other trusted company that you know will go on back at least to maybe 3 centimorgans, and maybe, 1 to 200 SMP, somewhere in that neighborhood, because that when you do that, you will get your true results. And people can call that stuff static all day if they want to, but the fact is, those people do exist. If you've got that DNA in you, you got it from somewhere. And there is an ancestor on back. I promise you that you have an ancestor somewhere on back in your tree that gave that to you. Okay? So if you want to believe it, fine. If you don't, then don't. But I'm telling you, I don't care what some of these geneticists say and blah, blah, blah. That is not static. So, anyway, I'm off my soapbox, so let's get down to it. Okay. All right. I took my raw DNA from myheritage.com, where I did a DNA test not too long ago, which I was kind of disappointed with it, which I've already talked about that in one of my other videos. But anyway, I took that and I got this free report. It's not great. But hey, it's free, so why not? So basically, this is what this looks like. Your dashboard area looks like when you do it. So let's go to the analysis summary. So according to them, now if I upgraded, then I could get more results. They will show more people that I'm kin to, because apparently this company also has access to ancient people and all that. And I will show you what it tells you. Let me find the thing that tells you to update. Let me go right here and see if it'll say something about updating before I start. Where is that at? Okay, upgrade. Okay, so when you click that, this will tell you the packages that you get, because what they're showing me now is only going to be available for the next 58 hours or so. So this information is going to disappear like that. So if I want to keep this information, okay, on their website, then you have to upgrade. And if you upgrade for $25, which I have not done, and I don't know, I probably won't do it, chances are. But if you upgrade for $25, they will give you 20 more results, or 20 more connections, okay? And plus, your account is permanent, so it won't expire. And you get more access to more information, okay? Then they have another level. They call that the night level, and it's $49, and then you get better results with it, and then they just keep going and going on up into the higher dollars. The last one is $596, and it's called the Odyssey. Okay. Yeah, I have no interest in paying that amount for that. No, thank you. But anyway, that's what that entails. Okay. So for my free dollars, this is what I'm getting. So let me start over here where it says ancient populations. So, for free, they're telling me that I am kin to the Lombards, the Norwegian Vikings, the regular Vikings, and the Franks, and the Saxons. So that's the people that they're saying that I'm kin to, and here's some information about that right there. Let's see, that's the Lombards. Let me go back. Well, gonna move back. Whoop. All right now. Okay, then you've got your Norwegian Vikings. There's information about them. Okay, and then your regular Vikings. There's information about them. Okay, then the Franks, which is French. And I know I've got French, even though Ancestry.com claims I don't, but I do. Okay, and then there's your Saxons. British, I guess Anglo-Saxons, whatever. Okay, so I've got all that. All right, so now they're showing you the ancient samples, and then you just put your little thing on all that, and it goes down and shows you the percentages that it says that you are of that. Okay, all right. And then it says breakdown by era, but it doesn't show the era other than this being the first group on the inner circle, I guess, and then the outer people and all that. Okay, so that's that information. Okay, then it's the deep dive breakdown. And then it starts off with the ancient. I have ancient relatives that I share DNA with. Some of these are Vikings from Iceland. And then this other information is hidden, so I'd have to upgrade to get all this other information. Okay, so it goes on down. All right. Then there's the, let's see, the deep dive results. Well, come on, let's see. Let me go to modern populations. Okay, then it's like West Norwegian, North Dutch, Norwegian, Swedish, Orcadian, Danish, Welsh, Welsh Scottish, all that stuff. So there's that information. Okay. All right. Now we get into the maps. Okay. And then right here, it will show me like a time lapse of all those European ancestors that I come from. It shows their routes and all that, and how everything came to be and all that stuff. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Then it won't show me the Asian, and which I know I've got Asian. That has showed up in DNA stuff. And African. I definitely have African, but that hasn't showed up. But what's interesting is my Native American shows up. At least on the map it does. It doesn't show up in the results part, but it shows up on the map. And according to it, it's got right in here the 1683 AD, and then up here near, I guess, Greenland and all that, it's got the 1000 AD. So that's, after death. So apparently I have connections to the Americas from that time frame, from the Native Americans and the Inuits and all that stuff from that time frame. Okay, which I already know that. Okay, then you've got the Premium Europe, which you would have to update your account to get that information. They just show a sample map. Okay, and there's Premium Asia, and you'd have to have, that's a sample map. Let's see, the Archaeological Europe, that's the sample. Archaeological Asia, sample. Deep Europe, sample, and then Deep Dive Asia, sample. So all that is like a sample map. Okay. All right, and let's see what's next. All right, archaeological stuff. All right, that's a sample map right there. Ancient Rome. All right, let's see. Fennoscadian, that's a sample map. So I'd have to have an updated account in order to get information on that. Okay, let's see. Regional. Is that what I'm on right now? I guess it is, yeah. Okay, and then genetic social groups. This is the people that I guess I'm kin to. Some of these I can barely pronounce. Moravian, however the heck you say it, nobles, gladiators, and Swedish Empire. So I'm kin to those folks. And then the Lombards, Norwegian Vikings, Franks, blah, blah, blah. Then the Viking Norse Iceland. I'm kin to those folks. And then the rest of it, I have to have a updated or upgraded account for that. Okay. Let's see. What else was it? Additional features. Let's see. And I guess I'd have to have an updated kit. Okay, let's go to civilizations. Let's see what it will show me. Come on. With that, this is all the people that they test you against. And like I said, if you've got a free report, they're only going to show up to maybe, if you're lucky, 10 people from this group, if even that. And I don't think they've actually showed me 10 because I know I'm kin to more than 10. But anyway, all right. Then you've got your populations, if it will show that. This is the royalty, I think, or let's say, well, wait a minute. Oh no, that's the other one. Okay, so you select a modern group on this one, like this group of people, and by autosomal, it shows that I guess I'm kin to those people. I think that's what this means. I'm not 100%, but I guess there's like a connection there somewhere. Say Armenian. Yeah, and this is through the autosomal. And then if you're a male, that's the male DNA, female regions, and then to closest ancient group that. So I don't quite understand this. I don't know what it's trying to say on that. If it's telling me that I'm kin to these people or how close these people are kin to each other, I don't know. But anyway, that's what pops up when you click that. So there you go. Okay. And it's, excuse me, it's a similar thing with the royals. Say royal group. You can pick them. You can say all. And it will show like a whole bunch of these people that you have to choose from. And then you can go to your mitochondrial, and you can pick out these different groups from that I guess you're kin to. Yeah, I think. So if I'm to believe this, now, like I said, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if they're including this in this free account, then I guess I'm kin to all these royal family, which I know I'm kin to the royal family. I've made videos about it through my tree and all that, so it wouldn't surprise me. And of course, probably a lot of people who do this will find that you're kin to the royal family. But this is, to me, is confusing. I think they should do this a different way because I'm just not quite sure. Because even when I click on the Y haplogroup, it will show me people that are royal families that I'm kin to. So I don't know if it's just saying that somehow, some way, maybe through my autosomal, I'm kin to people from that haplogroup, or if it's just showing you, if you take the test, what your results could be, and that's what you have to choose from. I don't know. It's confusing me. Okay. But this is pretty much what this is. So yeah, Maria Savory, excuse me, French royalty. So yeah, I mean, I know I'm kin to the French royalty and all that, and Spanish royalty, because they're all intertwined with the British royalty. So yeah. But anyway, so that's what that tells you. Okay, and there was something else. Let me go back if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it now or not. Maps, regional, haplogroup. I bet it's not in that, but I'll try it anyway. Haplogroup Explorer. Well, and of course that's for, mitochondrial. Let me try this. Touch and drag the circle. Oh, there's circles. Okay, this is all this. This I don't understand either. I think you would have to upgrade to find out because it's got the different levels, the king, the knight, and all that stuff. So just the regular thing, I don't know. I just that thing just confuses me. So yeah. So let's go back to that. Where was that at? See if it's in here anywhere. Samples. Okay. This is the samples that I match. That's the top ones. It's showing me people from the Copper Age, from the Nordic, Lombard, the Germanic tribe, young Merovingian, if I can pronounce it right, noble. So yeah, top 90, I believe it's 88 or 98, maybe 88 percent, because my eyes are not that great. So yeah, medieval Denmark, Odense, Danish, Bronze Age Germany. I will get that out here in a minute. Okay, so there's that. There's nothing on that one. Modern populations, already did that. Let's go back. Top 10 by era. So it's got all this stuff. Copper Age, Beaker, Brady Set, Czech. So yeah, Germanic tribe, Breitenbach, CWC, Switzerland. Okay. Late Bronze Age, Dark Ages, Nordic Lombard, all that. So I'm kin to some samples from this group of people, which is interesting. Also, colonial America. I'm kin to some people who came to America. I guess they got samples from them. Okay. Let's see. Outlier samples. If I pronounced that right. Nordic medieval Denmark. Okay. So those are people that I'm kin to. Okay. America's samples, and it's not showing me anything on that, so I'd have to, I guess, upgrade to get that information. But there was something else, and I cannot find it. Where is it at? Let's see. Okay, there's this right here. Is that where they tell you? Let's see. No. Let me see if this will show. No. Chroma analysis. Okay, this will show you your chromosomes where they found pieces of your DNA that match these ancient people that you're kin to, like the Lombards. So yeah, and then the Franks and the Celts. So they found that in my DNA. Okay. Let me see. There's the spider breakdown. There's that. But that's not what I'm looking for. Where is it at? Huh. I have lost it. There is one part where it will tell you if you're such and such more kin to a certain ancient person than so many percentages of other people who have taken the test, but I cannot find it. This is driving me nuts. Let's go back to results. Come on. Alrighty, come on. You know you want to. You're just taking your time. Okay, let's see. Where's it at? Regional. let's try this one. This might be it. I think this is it. Okay, this is talking about the Prince Ezjaslav Ingarevich. I said that correct. He was a prince, whatever. Apparently, I'm not kin to him, so they did not find any relations between me and this person. But he's a new person that they've added to the ancient findings. Okay, all right. Apparently, I'm kin to Moravi. I'll get it right in a minute. Merovingian nobles. Okay. All right. My genetic distance is 8.6557. I don't exactly know what that means, but that's maybe somebody can explain that to me. But that's what it's saying. I don't know if that means the percentage or I don't know. I don't know. Okay, but in the sample match, I'm 97% closer to this sample than other users. Okay, which that's pretty cool to know kind of where you stand, you know. And then here's another sample. Let's see. Now this was a nobleman right here that I'm kin to. All right, now this is a lord, and I'm 94% closer than other people than he is, and my genetic distance is 11.321. And then here's another nobleman, 87% closer, and then a young nobleman. I'm 88% closer to him, and then an even, I guess, another uh, nobleman, not a younger one, but another nobleman. I'm 93% closer to him, and my genetic distance is 12.568. I don't know. That could be. I don't think that would be generations back, or maybe it is. That may stand for the generations back from you to that person. I don't know. But that would be, or at least, how can I explain it? To other people like you and other people who would descend from this person, not necessarily to that person, because this would have to go, I think, way on back. So it would be further back than that. But I guess as far as matching other people that come from this person, it would be like distant cousins, maybe eighth cousins or something like that. Maybe we share that, if that makes any sense. That's just my hypothesis, but I don't know. Okay. All right. Now let's go into the Roman gladiators. My there is a Nordic Celtic gladiator York that I'm kin to, and our genetic distance is 8.7793, and the sample match is 83% closer than other users. All right. As for this Celtic gladiator York, the genetic distance is 11.867. And I guess it's 62% closer than other users. And then, of course, with some of these people, there was absolutely no match. And then there's someone that's from this Celtic Britain gladiator. I reckon I'm 12.973 and 67% closer than other users. Alright, then there's the Celtic Britain Gladiator York, which I guess is another one. Yeah, he's another one. And I'm 67% closer to him. So, yeah, there's for that. Okay, let me go to the Vikings. There was one right here that Viking invader Ridgeway Hill, England. My genetic distance is 12.294, and I'm 80% closer than other users. And then it talks here about it. So there was 54 males found, I guess, within this area. They were excavated. Let's see here. They found some of their weapons and all that stuff. So yeah, I guess I'm kin to those. And there's a few on down here that I'm more kin to than, a certain percentage more kin to than some of the other people. But then there's quite a few that I'm not kin to. So, okay. Then for the, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can pronounce this. Hrafna Flokis Vilger Arsons. I'm sorry, and I apologize. I'm not making fun of the culture or the language, but I can't pronounce it worth a crud. So yeah. But according to this, I am 93% closer to this group, or a person from this group. It's a Viking boat burial in Iceland. And my genetic distance is 11.331. And I know this is getting boring, so, but anyway, let's see. And that's basically, just a group of Vikings that they found, their remains and everything. Uh, these are some of the ones that I'm kin to. Okay, now let's go to this. Let's see. The Sala Silver Mines. Okay, so there's one right here from the Sala Silver Mine in Sweden. So apparently, I am 90% closer to this sample than, 90% closer than other users. And the genetic distance is 12.888. And then this, let's see, in this region, let's see, in silver mining, see, Swedish economy. Okay. Well, anyway, I don't want to bore you with all that mess and that, but anyway, that's from remains there. Okay. All right, and then Philip Calvert, St. Mary's Coffin, Maryland. Let's see. Apparently, my genetic distance is 12.267, and I'm 63% closer than other users. And then it says George Calvert was the first to dream of colony in America where Catholics and Protestants could prosper together. George had studied at Trinity College at Oxford and then knighted by King James I for good service as an advisor. Sir George Calvert became Secretary of State for the King, having just converted to Catholicism. Excuse me. He was forced to resign from his job, so the king gave him another title, First Baron of Baltimore, a town on the Irish coast. So yeah, So I don't know, Philip Calvert Coffin. And I guess I'm no kin to him, but the St. Mary's Coffin. I don't know. I guess is that his wife or something? I don't know. That's got me confused. Okay, but anyway, let's see. Let me click this and see if it shows. No. Let's see. More information about him. Ooh. Ew. Okay. Well, anyway. Alrighty. Well, that's pretty much it. So yeah. So if you just want to just do this for fun, it'd be pretty cool little thing to do. So anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.